Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's doing well and getting prepared for the holiday. I wanted to kind of put a full disclosure statement in here. I have not had a family holiday for years, like 4 or 5 years. So I'm hesitant to say this, but a lot of what's going to come out is just going to be me letting the cards guide me and my spirits, honestly. So it may take me an extra minute or so to I'll use my intuition and I'll listen to what messages are coming through, but I don't have a lot to base my the current status of people's lives with their families because I don't have a great reference point for that. So I just ask you to give me the extra time because I want to give you a fair reading and see if I can help with any kind of angst that sometimes pops up at holidays. So let's just start. I'm going to do an 8-card draw here. It could be a lot of fun though. You never know. So let's go. We're going to go past, present, future, universe, and this is all for you, okay, for whoever's tuned in, okay. Challenge spot here possibly, and then we have a retain or release, possibilities and outcomes. All right, so I'm gonna put that over there. These are probably going to be my clarifiers too, but they might not be. We'll decide that as we go. So in this past energy here, the Two of Candles, which is, as I do have a little guide here to let you know. So the Two of Candles are the Two of Wands, okay? This is a very, I find this the sweetest card. Your energy is thoughtful. You're being, you're doing either your Christmas cards or Christmas letters, or you could even be doing, I don't know, like pre-thank you notes, having some generic ones just made up. But this is actually also just who you are as an energy. Like you as a person, you're very thoughtful like this. And you're taking the time to kind of get ahead of the game, right? Like, okay, there's going to be a lot to do over the holidays. This is one thing I can get off my list. I equate this with Christmas cards. You're sending, you can see the little Christmas cards. This is a cute deck. Oh, I got to tell you though. So that's the first card from your past, but look at the book that came with this deck. Okay. Now, something else you should know about me. I don't really love reading a ton of books. I write books and I write screenplays. I don't read a ton of books. So when I started to read this, which I did, but I noticed that a lot of the same meanings matched up with just a regular kind of tarot deck. Okay, so that's why I'm sticking to what I know best. So hopefully that sort of helps explain a lot of these, because it is that's why I have my little guide there. In the present energy, I have the Knight of Candles, which is the Knight of Wands. And this is kind of a swift action card, right? Normally. And that's now I don't really think. And it's funny because look at the picture. Okay. I'm not sure how much that picture matches with a swift energy, because it's just a little boy watching the train go round and round. And now I know little kids love this kind of stuff, but in a typical deck, this is more, kind of, I can't help but laugh at this. He's wearing like such old time pajamas too. But this is normally a fast kind of energy, and maybe it's time to just, chill out, watch the trains go by. I don't know. Four of Cups is 4 of good cheer. Okay. Clearly still at work. The Four of Cups is sort of like a, God, are you kidding me right now? Like, this is the holiday and you're on the phone. You've already gone through 3 cups of coffee. Okay. and you are on your fourth and you're talking to somebody on the phone. Yeah, okay, yep, I'll make that. Yeah, okay, I'll bring that. So you're doing the good dutiful things, but it's the stress that's starting to build. I just got in my ear, my spirit. See, I have extremely humorous spirit guides, and I just learned this actually yesterday. But and that was a surprise to me. But I also get the feeling that you are like, your level of frustration is already at an all-time like simmering point. So they showed me a pot, like, you know, when you make a crock pot thing and after a couple hours it starts to do it because the condensation around it has made it start to, yep, that's what you got going on. Now in this universe message you're getting the Hermit. Now they name it, okay, so it's Father Christmas on the deck, but I of course ruined the card by writing Hermit on it because I thought it was going to be Emperor, to be honest with you, but it's not. It's the Hermit card. So that's just you kind of trying to get your center back, going, okay, so I'm frustrated. Okay, deep breaths. I'm going to be okay because soon those cups of coffee aren't going to be coffee. It's going to be something else to calm you down. You do whatever you need to do. That's all I'm saying. Do whatever you need to do. I almost just said Gemini, but doing this for everybody because I'm sure everyone, there's a common denominator that can sometimes happen through a holiday season. So King of Gifts, which is the King of Pentacles. This is down here in that challenge spot. But this is a really generous kind of energy with very practical, long-term, actually, generosity here. But here's the thing. This is the time of year where the generosity needs to be tempered just a little bit because we all know what kind of condition things are. You know, the economy here in the United States is a touch and go, ever moving target kind of thing. So I think right now the only reason why that's showing up in the challenge spot is actually because of world things. That's another kind of detractor from what you would normally be able to do with a lovely energy like King of Pentacles or gifts in this. Yeah, this is a retain or release card. I would love to release it. It is the Nine of Canes, which is the Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. So we're back to this four of good cheer. I don't know. There's not really a good name for this. Four of good cheer doesn't seem fitting, but this energy here, this Nine of Swords, it's going to be tough, and it almost looks like either your partner or something is hiding out here and going, yeah, I'm not coming out until like say January 2nd. Which, hey, can you blame? Some people just need to stay away from the drama. I can understand that. And the Ace of Gifts, which is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is still a great card, and this is in the possibilities, okay? This is wealth, stability. So this time of year, what a nice card to get. Again, be careful not to overspend. I don't think anyone's not going to understand. Children will not understand probably fully what the heck is going on and why they only got 100 gifts under the tree versus the 200 or whatever kids get these days. But it's, you know, it's a different time. We are living in different times, people. Interestingly, the Death card here is transformation, okay? I think we're all going through this, okay? If we're talking about specifically the holiday season and the stresses that we're all experiencing, it is a lot different today than it was last year, wasn't it? I mean, everything's changed. The dynamic of just about everything has changed. I'm going to get some clarifiers on these and just see where we are at. So on the Two of Candles, we have the Nine of Candles, okay? We have the Ace of Good Cheer, on the Knight of Candles. On the Four of Good Cheer, we have the Page of Gifts. All right, now we're looking up. Okay, Six of Good Cheer on the Hermit, Father Christmas card. I like that. On the King of Gifts, we have the Queen of Canes. That's my card. That's a Gemini card. Three of Good Cheer on this Nine of Canes. And on the Ace of Gifts, the Pentacles, we have the Page of Candles. Oh, I got to show you guys this card. This card cracks me up. All right, anyway, I'll show you that. And then at the end, we have the World here as a clarifier on death. That is magic right there. That's called Christmas magic, okay? We are going to call that Christmas magic. I can't believe that is on the bottom. That is the card that's there. That's fantastic. That actually gives me a lot of hope for everything else. So this Nine of Candles being the wands, is again trials, tribulations, but you're resilient, okay? So there is a lot of looks like a lot of icicles were falling on you while you were shopping. But you did it. You got it done, okay? I don't know about you, but I'm always done with any kind of Christmas shopping before the Christmas month even begins. December, I cannot walk around every day in December knowing I've got stuff to still do. The Ace, but I don't have kids or anything, so that changes everything. Or like a classic job, self-employed. Ace of Good Cheer, which is the Ace of Cups, all right? So this is actually a great kind of personal development. That soup looks interesting, or is it punch? I guess it could be punch. But, let my love open the door. Pete Townsend's on right now in my music. As soon as I pick that up, I love that. Getting off, let my love open the door. Page of Pentacles, all right, which is the Page of Gifts on the Four of Good Cheer. This is a great actually energy. This is listening to your intuition, knowing that, and look at how responsible. I think you're taking down who is actually giving you what, so that you're sure to make that your thank you notes are personalized. I love that. What a thoughtful thing to do. And here we have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is inner child kind of. This actually is from the universe saying you're going, come hell or high water, you're going to have a nice holiday because you're going to find your inner child to be silly if you need to be. Definitely don't let a Nine of Candles or a Nine of Canes energy come in and change your vibe, okay? If you're coming in from a good place, which you clearly are, this Nine of Candles, it's shopping, it's stress, it's well, what do I get for who? That's fine. Don't let it change your vibe going in, okay? And then on this King of Gifts, which is the King of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Canes, okay? And this is the kind of fair, balanced, kind of true north sort of energy that's, it's in the challenge spot, but I think it's in the challenge spot just because it can be really difficult to keep your head about yourself when there's a lot swirling around you at the holidays, because that's a lot of personalities to deal with. Okay, guys, a lot of personalities. So it's very important that you have some good cheer. Find your people that you are the most comfortable with or whatever. Find the punch bowl or the box of wine or the bottle of wine or the beer, whatever it is, or coffee, tea, whatever is your preference, and just enjoy the people that you really do truly like being with, okay? Just because you're isolated in a corner somewhere doesn't mean you're not there for the whole family. But it does mean that you just need a little bit of therapy in the corner for a little bit because there's a lot going on. Okay, this is my page of candle. Okay, page of candles, page of wands. First of all, I'm looking at a pyromaniac. This is a little girl barefoot, okay, lighting a candle with using the fire of another candle in front of a fireplace, like an inch from a fireplace. I cannot help but laugh when I look at this because I can't figure out why that child is being left to do that. But anyway, Page of Pentacles, it's a great energy. It's fun, it's new beginnings, it's light, it's not something that's, you're not going to have to do anything kind of heavy lifting. You're doing basically the stuff that you like to do as a kid. So were you a pyromaniac as a kid? Then light all the candles you want. You do whatever you got to do to get through the holiday. And then you have the world, okay? Be proud of yourself, okay? Because this is the day after, okay? This is the end of holiday number ones in the books. We will tackle Christmas another day. You still got a couple weeks for that. But this is over. You are absolutely thrilled with yourself. And do not go to a store on Black Friday. That's all I can recommend, because then I think that happiness would evaporate. But I want to give just one of these what is it called? The season here. The season of the witch, Yule Oracle. All right, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, I'm going to go right to the back of the deck because it's very shiny and hard to they're big. Bear medicine. There is no tomorrow without the healing of the past, for in stillness you shall find yourself right where you are. All right. I don't even know where to put this. I think I'm going to put over here with the universe messages, because the universe knows everything. Gatherings. This is this one. Okay, and this will be it, promise. Gather, gather, festive witches, speak of joy and drink 2 wishes. Take 1, give 2, celebrating all blisses. Isn't that nice? I'm going to put that on the world right below it. All right, everybody, listen, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I apologize if this was a little choppy because, like I said, prior to starting, I don't have a huge reference point for this, but I tried, and I hope that you all get through the holiday with a big smile on your face and a big cup of good cheer, whatever that is for you. And I will talk to you soon, and take good care. I think I said happy Thanksgiving at beginning, but I'm not sure. But so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye.